Warning! The following video is a tongue-in-cheek point of view which some viewers may find disturbing. Therefore, this video should not be taken seriously by anyone. Remember, kids, it's only fly fishing. It's not real life. Oh, there's also some bad language. Sorry.
Spring salmon fishing. I'm sure many of you, seeing as how you found this video and you're watching it, will be aware of what spring salmon fishing is, or at least what you think spring salmon fishing is. Spring salmon fishing traditionally is sold on this image of beautiful, rolling fields, gorgeous rivers, filled with the brightest and the biggest and the best salmon of the year. A real prize. The image you've been sold is a lie, because that is spring fishing when it's going well, and most of the time it's not like that. So where do we begin at unpicking the myth of spring salmon fishing in Scotland? Well, let's start with the name, shall we? The name is a lie. Spring salmon fishing is a complete misnomer. Most of it's done in the winter. If we're being really honest about it, in Scotland, only May is the month where you're guaranteed to get some classic spring salmon fishing weather, as what people would assume or hope to get on their fishing trip. You can get snow and sideways gales right up through April. In fact, they're pretty common. And let's not even talk about January. January is the heart of winter, and that's when some of the rivers start. The Helmsdale and the Tail start in January, and most other rivers start in February. That is the worst time of year to be outside in Scotland. It's horrendous. Most of the local people will be sat inside doing something sensible like playing a board game or drinking. In the spring, you'll come back from a day's fishing more often than not without a fish. Of course, in Scotland, we don't kill spring salmon anymore, rightly so. And when I say bring a fish home, I literally mean catch a fish. Last year I fished the River Thurso for 7 days, and I had one pull for my entire week. I just lost one. That is the truth of salmon fishing. It's really hard. It's really cold. More often than not, you'll be faced with really crappy conditions. And even when you do finally hook one, you might lose it. So, with all this in mind, why would you choose to go spring salmon fishing?
Oh, for fuck's sake, with that fucking size.
Springers are highly prized, and always have been highly prized, for their size and their vitality and their, power and their sheer beauty. They are the most beautiful fish of the year, make no mistake. But they're also rare, and their rarity has always been their appeal. Nowadays, with the decline in stocks, springers are very rare, and even on some of the bigger rivers, more famous rivers, and very expensive beats, you can easily have a blank day. But if it was just about that, you might not choose spring salmon fishing. With salmon fishing, and in my personal experience, I found that it's a lot more than just catching a fish. There's something unspoken and something that's almost impossible to put your finger on. It hangs in the air, some hidden magic that you only find when you're truly committed to something. And salmon fishermen have it in spades, but spring salmon fishermen, they're a different breed. I don't know how many people can go for days, weeks, or months at a time without catching a fish and still look forward to doing it the next year. I am a fully fledged addict. I'm aware that I'm an addict and I make no steps to help myself. It is what it is. Every year I spend more money than I should chasing fish, and I spend more time than I should driving and chasing, and I spend a lot of time and a lot of money, let's put it that way. And because of my geographical location, it's not as easy for me as it is for some people to get to a river and have a go. But I still put the hours in, I still put the effort in, probably to my detriment as well. There's probably better things I could be doing with my time. But every year when it comes around, I'm ready to go, and I can't wait. And that is a strange thing. But, and here's the but, it's a very, very good thing. And it is a great way to waste your time. So if you haven't tried spring salmon fishing, I'd urge you to give it a go. And if you do catch one on the first go, please don't tell me, because that just makes it harder.